The district attorney says a 911 call was placed by people in Colwyn thinking that a child had been left outside on a rainy night. In reality, he says it was a 20-year-old woman who had been beaten and was severely malnourished.
This is evil. This is sick.
It's a case Delaware County's district attorney Tanner Rouse says we don't see often. But when it happens, he says it's heartbreaking.
Cameras within the home revealed was this pattern of abuse and this denial of food and basic human needs.
The victim in this case, a 20-year-old with special needs. When police were called to the 400 block of Ellis Avenue in Colwyn last April, it was a complaint from a neighbor who reported a child was outside on the porch begging to come in. The DA says without that phone call, the shocking discovery may not have been made.
This young woman with Down syndrome, the victim in this case, was basically treated as a prisoner and a hostage in her own home. Her Social Security benefits went to the defendants, who refused to feed her. They would physically abuse her, beat her.
The woman was undernourished. She'd been mistaken by the caller as a child, he says. The victim was under the guardianship of relatives who were also caring for the victim's 15-year-old sister. Those two have been identified as Nair Sanders and Yanni Clegg Brown. Clegg Brown is the aunt of the victim, according to Rouse, who also says the pair withheld the victim's Social Security payments.
They threw her out of the home in 40 degrees pouring rain, and she stood outside crying, pleading for help, pleading to be allowed in. At one point, one of the defendants comes out and punches her in the face and tells her to stop crying, leaves her out there again until such point that she is on the verge of hypothermia.
It was April 25th, before 10 at night, when police say they responded to this home. Investigators were able to view home security cameras that captured that incident and more of the alleged abuse, the DA says. Sanders and Clegg Brown were taken into custody today. Both are facing multiple charges, including assault and neglect of a care-dependent person. Now, both suspects are being held at the Delaware County prison on a $250,000 bond. They can post 10%. As for that victim, the DA says after several weeks of being with other family members, she is doing much better. In media, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.